I am. Hudson-Odoi is stepping up. We'll go through the... it's a goal. Fantastic finish. Hudson-Odoi, with the first penalty of the penalty shootout, has put it in the back of the net. Very nicely indeed. As you can see, look at this. Whoa! We're back. Move that to there. Look at that. A lot of games to go through. Azza, you're likely the only person that remembers this screen. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen this. To be fair, I think I used it. For the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. But here we are again, Carabao Cup. How was Rufus on his walk? A bit of a bastard, I won't lie. I don't think he likes walking in the dark. Bless him. So, you know, it is what it is. It was a bit of a shorter one, but we got there in the end. 1-1 on penalties. Yes, so we've got a bit to go, a little bit to get through, you know, just a little bit here and there to talk about. Of course, Victor Osimhen, his likelihood of joining Chelsea is now looking less and less likely. Ivan Toney doesn't look any closer really to joining Chelsea either. It's a bit all up in the air at the moment. But it has been established that Osimhen does appear to be closer to joining. Is it Al Hilal? Al Ittihad? I don't know. I can't even remember. Al Ali? I don't know. One of the Als. 2-1 to Nottingham Forest in the penalty shootout. But yeah, it seems as though rather unlikely that he's going to turn down a deal worth at least, I think, £30 million a year over 4 years. In order for the tax aspect to not be put on, he needs to play there for at least 2 full calendar years. So, you know, it's not likely that he's going to join anytime soon. It's a great save. Nottingham Forest with the first save of the penalty shootout. Joel Linton, I think that is. Joel Linton, terrible free kick, terrible penalty anyway. But also a brilliant save, actually. It's actually a pretty good penalty and a fucking brilliant save. I'm doing good. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, as you can see over here. Or sort of like over there under the date and everything. I've got a little subscription counter there. Look how close we are to 10,000. Even closer to 9,000, obviously. But the road to 10,000 subscribers is ever approaching. And it's 3-1 to Nottingham Forest. Newcastle could well be going out in their very first game in the Carabao Cup 2025. We have to get one at least. What was that? An away game. Can't wait to either have away, City away, or a championship side at home. Very likely. A quick run through, by the way. There has been some changes in the way in which the draw can be made or is being made. Basically, any of the top 6 sides from first to, I'm guessing, 6th, anyone that's in the Champions League or Europa League cannot be drawn against one another in this round. 3-2. Because we're in the Conference League, the Conference League starts a little later. I've just realised I haven't got my shirt down. Ugh. That's a bit better. Look at that. See? Look at that. Shall I make it a bit blue in here? But yeah, basically, none of the top 6 sides can face each other in this round. So anyone that is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth either Champions League or Europa League because they play so soon, I think. It means that they're... Oh, Nottingham Forest have hit the bar. It means that there is some conflict with the dates of some sort between Carabao Cup and Champions League, Europa League, but not with Conference League. So, you know, basically Chelsea can play anyone, but any of the teams that are actually any good can't face one another. So an easy draw for the rest of them, potentially. We'll be playing Manchester City, no doubts. As you can see below me, the key points are that Chelsea are number 8, Ball number 8, Arsenal number 1, Liverpool number 16, Manchester City number 17, Manchester United number 18, and Tottenham Hotspur number 23. With the match dates set for the week commencing the 16th and the 23rd of September, respectively, as Newcastle make it 3-3. It's all level peggings now. No extra time, obviously. It goes straight to penalties. Man United versus Chelsea is Templar Knight. That's his guess. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting either Newcastle or Nottingham Forest at this rate, if we can. That would be fantastic. But please do, 60 of you, please do like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell notification as we're counting down the moments before the draw. There is a draw on Friday as well for the Conference League, coincidentally. So if you want me to do that as well, I think it's about 1:30 p.m. on Friday in the UK. So, I mean, I'll be at work. I might have to do it during my lunch break, but there we go. And Nottingham Forest blaze it over the bar. Absolutely fucking shocking penalty. Oh my God. And it's now down to Newcastle on a plate. The fans can't believe it. He could not have put that over the bar any more than he just did there. That was absolutely fucking horrendous. Oh, that's a good brew. That's a good brew right there. That is a good brew. Newcastle to put themselves through, and they have. Newcastle put themselves through. Longstaff with the winner. And, hey, Nottingham Forest, it was theirs to lose, and lose they did. Absolutely shocking. Basically put themselves out. A save... No, not a save. Off the bar and over the bar. Absolutely terrible. Nottingham Forest fans have pretty much... They're already gone. They're already gone. Can you believe it? Well, there we go. We move now on to the Carabao Cup third round draw, of which it's always delayed. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's likely to be at least another half an hour if we're lucky. So I've got them. I've got everything ready. As you can see, I will update this as we proceed. Anyone down for a game of Ludo? Who says no, eh? Who says no? Someone keeps subscribing and unsubscribing. We've got 2 now. Look at that. Whoa. We've got 8,885. Who wants to be number 8888? Subscribe so that you can be that person. Again, it is Nottingham Forest that go through. I'll have a look at the... whatchamacallit, the other scores. Wolves beat Burnley 2-0. Wimbledon beat Ipswich 4-2 on penalties. Southampton go through 5-3. I'm hearing that Ugochukwu had a very, very good game. Brentford beat Colchester. Wycombe Wanderers beat Swansea. West Ham United beat Bournemouth. And of course, as we've just seen, Nottingham Forest lose on penalties as Bruno Guimaraes goes a little bit too much overboard. Like he's I get it, applauding the crowd, but being like, fucking come on, Aki, yeah, like that. You've just beaten Nottingham Forest on penalties. Just, might I add. You've only just beaten Nottingham Forest on penalties. In the second round of the Carabao Cup. Like, I love to see passion, but fucking calm down. Jesus. It is on Sky Sports. It is on Sky Sports 1. If you do wish to see the draw, I can assure you I'm as live as it gets, so I'll be able to bring you the draw as and when it comes. So weird that fucking... Who's the geezer? The Italian bloke who got done for betting? They're like showing him off to the fans. And like pushing him into the stands. Tonali, yeah. They're like pushing him into the crowd and like getting them to like clap him and all sorts. And it's kind of weird. Really odd. Great support by the looks of it from the Newcastle fans. Shirts off galore, as you can imagine, from the Geordie boys. Lewis Hall there in attendance. I'm sure he probably had a very good game. Pre-ban Tonali, yeah. Juventus and Chelsea remain both in talks for Jadon Sancho. Juventus have improved their proposal today for loan with buy option. Manchester United insist on an obligation and salary coverage are also a key point to remember. Chelsea remain in active talks, but still want to swap with Raheem Sterling. So there we go. Thank you, Luke, for that. Really do appreciate that. Do you want Sancho? Let me know in the chat. Shall we do a little poll? Hang on. Should we do a little poll? Let's get a poll in the chat, shall we? And while you're at it, nearly 100 of you here, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. You know the drill. Do you want Sancho? Yes. No. And I would ask the questions of like, yes, but only if Sterling goes, blah, 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 and all that sort of bollocks. But let's be honest. If we get Sancho, it's most likely going to be a factor of Sterling going the other way. So it kind of comes as a regardless or irregardless of the situation. Sterling will probably go. Sancho will come. I personally am on the fence. I'm not on the fence at all. I'm personally on the side of the fence of no. I just don't see the fucking point. I just don't see the point. Your kid's starting school tomorrow, Anto. Go on, son. Kazim, long time no see, I believe. There we go. There's more votes, by the way, than there are likes, which is absolutely ludicrous, you bastards. Like the fucking stream. What's wrong with you? Jesus. With that said, again, we just very slowly lead into the Carabao Cup third round draw. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. I don't know what the fuck is taking so long for everyone else to get it sorted. How you wouldn't, right? How would you not have it just ready to go? Do you know what I mean? How would you not just get it ready to go? So that as soon as the full-time whistle goes, it's there, it's ready to go. You know, it doesn't really make sense. Great play there. Really, really nice play and a fantastic goal from Wolves. 8,888. So whoever that person was that just subscribed, congratulations. You are the 8,000th 888th person to subscribe to this illustrious channel, this wonderful channel, this ever-growing channel on the pursuit for double digits, or, well, 5 digits, really. 10,000. We'll be there sooner than you know it. With the watch-alongs now on here, and again, I remind you, if you aren't aware and you've subscribed, which, like most people that are subscribed to this channel, is because you wanted one day for the watch-alongs to be on this channel, well, wait no longer. The channel now has the watch-alongs. I'll be live tomorrow, in fact, for the Servette-Chelsea second leg in the Carabao Cup playoff. So do join me then, an hour before kickoff. And then, of course, for Crystal Palace and so on for the rest of the season, I'll be doing every single game. You fuckers unsubscribing. You absolute bastards. Oh my God, could they just get on with it? Please. For the love of God. Which team do you personally want? I want a hard game. Not really. If we are to look at the available options, we've got ball number 1, Arsenal. Ball number 2, Aston Villa. Ball number 3, Barnsley. 4, Barrow. Blackpool. Bolton Wanderers. Brighton and Hove Albion. Chelsea. Obviously, we can't draw ourselves. Coventry City, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fleetwood Town, Fulham, Leicester City, Leyton Orient, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Preston North End, Queen's Park Rangers, Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke City, Tottenham Hotspur, Walsall, Watford, AFC Wimbledon, Southampton. I need to remember who's been knocked out. Hang on. Brentford, Newcastle United, Wycombe Wanderers, West Ham, and Wolverhampton Wanderers. So quite the array of teams to be chosen. How do you watch it live? On Sky Sports. It is currently a break at the moment. Goodness me. It is so hot tonight. It is so muggy. For me personally, I wouldn't mind Wimbledon again. Because why not? Start it off exactly the same as last season. No, I honestly, I do see it being a big team. But at the same time, I don't know. Brighton and Hove Albion is just kind of, you know, it's just waving at me. It's kind of there. Same for Bolton. A Barrow could be fucking good, you know. What happened to Ludo? I haven't got time for Ludo. You know, I've got a show to do here. We'll do Ludo at some point, though, for sure. Chelsea versus Newcastle is looking likely again. How is it looking more likely than any other fucking draw, Sammy? Tell me. What do you know that we don't know? How is Newcastle more likely than any other one now? Huh? That's a lovely brew. That is a fantastic brew. That is a Yorkshire tea biscuit brew. If you haven't had a biscuit brew by Yorkshire, I tell you what, give it a whirl. Absolutely unbelievable. It's life-changing. Watch us draw Spurs. I wouldn't be upset with Spurs, to be completely honest with you. Not really a team that I'm scared of. I'll probably bite me, you know, eat me words there. But let's be honest. Have you ever been scared of Tottenham? It's not really a thing. Coffee over tea. I am more of a coffee drinker. I've got me espresso maker in the kitchen. However, I am partial to a cup of tea. I like the sweetness, but then a sweet coffee, a sweet white coffee. Ooh, don't get me started. What time is the draw actually starting? Whenever they want it to, I suppose. It's always the case of they fuck about for so long. and they said it was going to be 15:15 or 10:15 p.m. UK time. Obviously, we've got to account now for the penalties, but at the same time, I'm currently watching a walrus on a speedboat in a Virgin advert. If you can believe that. A walrus in a speedboat. Just doing his thing. If we draw Newcastle down a can of Brewdog, well, I don't currently have any Brewdogs, unfortunately. I'm not really much of a drinker at the moment. I'm obviously not going to ever say the words that I'm not a drinker anymore, because this is me we're talking about here. So, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm just I'm going through a bit of a phase at the moment where I'm not really that bothered about drinking. Plus, I'm losing weight at the moment as well. I know. So many adverts at the moment. They're obviously getting ready to go. But they've had 90 minutes to get ready to go. So I don't really understand what the issue is. Shall we look at some news in the meantime? We'll get some... Is there anything at all? Any updates? So Fabrizio Romano has just retweeted one of his tweets saying that he understands that Chelsea and Al Ahly remain the two clubs in active talks for Victor Osimhen. Al Ahly still trying to convince... Like, we fucking know. We fucking know. He's so boring. It is so dull, is it not? Here we go. Right. 12 seconds ago, Fabrizio Romano has posted this now. Plan revealed now confirmed. Al Ahly delegation has arrived in Italy for direct talks with Osimhen and his camp. Contract on table with release clause as Osimhen wanted. Chelsea are in active talks with Osimhen on salary. Al Ahly deal only happens if Chelsea's talks collapse. So take from that what you fucking wish. Honestly, like it's all. What does that even mean? Fuck. What does it even mean at this point? He just rewords the same shit every single time. We already know all of that shit. All of the things he's just spewed there. We know. Why are we having an interview with Longstaff? Give us the draw. Osimhen's agent is a prime example of why agents are just the scum of the earth when it comes to football. They are the worst, alongside the likes of Fabrizio Romano, who have completely ruined transfer sagas with their boring shite and spoiling stuff. And I just miss the days of being like, oh my God, we fucking did it. Because there was like a very slight rumour on BBC Sports News on their website, which when I was in school, we used to go in IT and we'd go straight onto BBC and we'd look up on the transfer gossip page. That was our means. That was our way of getting news in terms of, rumours and all that sort of stuff. And obviously Sky Sports News, Deadline Day, all that sort of stuff. Deadline Day, virtually pointless now. It is utterly, utterly pointless. Because you've got your here we goes and your there we lands from some fucking 4-year-old who, fair play to him, but fuck off. I'm sick of him as well. Go away. So annoying. Just let us have something that's, have some suspense in the game of football these days. It's just, it's all gone to shit, isn't it? What's going on? I can't quite see your posts. They haven't come up. See you there? What's going on? Has he posted again? He has not. Oh. Jim, what's his face with the yellow tie? Jim White. Yeah. Oh my God, Longstaff is still on my screen. Can you fuck off now? Can you please just fuck off so we can just do the draw and go to bed? Please. Can't wait for this Osimhen saga to be finished on Friday. It's so boring. Well, please do join me from 6 p.m. UK time for the start of my transfer deadline day stream. We're going to go through all the ins and outs, the whole journey, the whole kit and caboodle together. So if you're bored on your Friday, you're looking for a good stream to have a bit of a laugh, we'll be playing some Ludo throughout. We'll be playing some games together to kill some of the time, whilst also keeping a very keen eye on the news and what nonsense Fabrizio Romano comes out with. But I will be doing a transfer deadline day stream throughout the whole process with a countdown, all that good stuff. So yeah, join me. Likewise, tomorrow, Chelsea versus Servette second leg watch along will be live on this channel as well. I'll be starting the stream on Friday at 6 p.m. UK time, Sammy. So keep your eyes out. Tony or Osimhen? Tony for me. I mean, I genuinely do not give a fuck at this point. I do not care at this point. I really do not care. It is so bloody boring at this point. Just either of them. Ideally, so you've got Tony, who is clearly in it for the money because, I mean, he loves a bit of money, doesn't he? He's obviously in it for the money, more so than anything else. But then you've got Osimhen, who's also in it for the money. I just can't see a world in which both of these players do not give us jip, don't give us issues in the long run, like a Lukaku sort of situation where they start playing silly buggers and they're doing this with their contract, or they want a little bit more money here, or their agents whispering shit in their ear and, oh, you've got to try and get a better contract now. We're in the Champions League, even though that was the fucking agreement all along. It's just something is going to go wrong with either one of these two players. I just know it. I can feel it in my testicles. It is just bound to happen. It is so bound to happen. Osimhen gives me Lukaku 2.0, 100%, yeah. I think Tony's probably a better option in that regard to, oh my God, we're seeing the fucking highlights of this game. I don't care. They take the fucking piss. Why are they making us stay up until 11 o'clock at night to fucking watch them draw of the Carabao Cup third pissing round? Score prediction for Chelsea versus Servette tomorrow. 3-1. 3-1, I reckon. Is it at 11? No, it was supposed to be 15 minutes ago, but, we're just supposed to sit here and wait. Do you think they'll score? They fucking absolutely will, I think, based on how they were playing last game against us. They nearly scored like multiple times at Stamford Bridge. We just managed to get away with murder a little bit. I think there's every chance. We're going to be resting players as well, let's be honest. I think there's several players out. Reece James isn't available. I think Pedro Neto isn't available. Nkunku isn't available. So there are a few names. Gusto isn't available, yeah. Excuse me. So there's still some good players available, but Guiu to get minutes would be really good. We need to keep him on ice, We need to keep him ready and raring to go in case we don't sign anyone. Because if we don't sign anyone, then it's likely that Guiu is probably going to stay. But all the same, I would imagine that there is a loan deal there ready and waiting. A loan deal ready and waiting for Mark Guiu should a deal go through with either Osimhen or Tony. Because, why not? Why not? It wouldn't make sense to keep him here. But we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? I am assuming we're getting closer. So again, well over 100, there's over 150 of you here now as you're all filing in. Very nicely of you. Please do hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Again, I'll be live tomorrow for the Civet game. We'll be doing a live review afterwards, as always. And then we will be doing the deadline day watch-along countdown. It's gone to another ad break. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Taking the fucking piss. This all screams Calvert-Lewin panic buy in the final hours. Mate, Luke, honestly, if it does, I can't be arsed. It's going to be so odd. I kind of want to get a few beers in for that, though. I know I've just said I'm not really into drinking at the moment, but this deadline day, it could call for some beers. It could call for some beers. It's on a Friday as well, you know? That said, I have got early dog training on Saturday morning, so I fear that beers probably won't be on the cards. So scrap that idea. You need beers to do it. I mean, it's going until midnight, isn't it, or 11 o'clock? So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I'm sweating like a pig at the moment. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm absolutely dripping. It's so warm in here at the moment. I have no idea why. The window is open. Oh my God. It's so muggy, isn't it? So humid. I can't believe it. It's Sky. I can believe it. Oh. Yeah. I think we all just tweet at Sky saying, get a fucking move on. My God. Carabao Cup draw coming up. Apparently, it should be right after this break, so we'll have to wait and see, won't we? 60 likes on the stream. I know I don't mean to keep banging on that drum, but if we could get to 100 likes before the end of this stream, that would be absolutely fucking magnificent. I know you guys have got it in you, so please do. And only 5 subscribers away from 8,900. I mean, there's a lot of milestones to be had here. What's your opinions on the third kit? I liked it. When it was rumored, and then I saw it advertised, and for some reason I've gone off it a little bit. I'm still absolutely going to get it. Payday is just a couple of days away. I'm going to get the third kit and the away kit. I'm not getting the home kit. That they can absolutely suck my ball bag for that. It's just, yeah, I think it's the promotion for it, and not for any political reason at all. It's just it's just a bit weird. The promo for it was just a little weird. I don't know what it was all about, but it was just something off about it. I just really, really strange sort of like branding and everything. I just don't. I need to see it on a player fully. Do you know what I mean? Like full kit wanker sort of job. I want to see it to know exactly what it's going to look like. Plus a black kit. One of my favourites. One of my absolute favourites, if not my absolute favourite kit. You've got, well, I'd argue these 3, so the Drogba one, the mint one from last year, and this one here, my three of my probably top 5 favourite kits ever. This one is just lovely because it was the shirt that came out when I was born. Other than that, those 3, absolutely goated. Absolutely goated. Do you have any idea why it's not starting? Because like every single stream, every single draw that is ever done, there is just delay after delay after delay. But I think we're ready to go now. I think we're ready to go. The show is back on. And hopefully this is it. No, they're still showing some highlights. Brilliant. There's the penalty that won it. Can we get on with the fucking whole reason that majority of the people that are watching their channel right now wants to see? And get me out of this studio because I'm sweating my tits off. Happy Christmas. I need to fart, but it could be a dicey one. Oh, excuse me. This is why you watch me. This is why you've subscribed. The flatulence is unrivaled. There is no streamer that farts the way I do. I tell you that much. There's no one willing to do it. No one trusts in their farts like I do. They really don't. Right, I'll be active in the chat whilst the draw takes place. You don't get this on Goldbridge. Yeah, you don't get fucking Brent DeCesar doing farts, do you? He farts and screams. He farts and he screams. He farts and he screams. Okay, so the Carabao Cup round 3 pre-draw was made. So it's going to be, as you can see, 4 of the 6 teams are at home from the Champions League or Europa League, and then 2 of those fixtures are going to be away for those Champions League or Europa League teams. I don't know how this is going to work. It's just, I guess, the luck of the draw. The first 4 top 6 sides to get drawn are going to be at home. The 2 that come out last are going to be away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why was there not that many? I'm so confused. I won't lie. I'm so confused. So we are probably going to be away. Well, I guess, but there only looked like there was 6. There only looked like there were 6 games there. Okay, I can't hear anything, so I should probably put my headphones in so I can hear what they're saying, but okay, so match 1. He's explaining it, but like I say, I can't hear a fucking word. 200 of you watching at the moment, so please do smash the like button whilst we wait for the first draw to be made. It is number 16, which is a big one, I think. It's Liverpool. It's going to fit. Versus West Ham. Going to have to do it like that, I think. Liverpool versus West Ham, the first one. And now it's Manchester City, who, of course, will play at home, versus 25, Watford. So we've escaped Manchester City, thank God. It is now number 1, Arsenal. And they will face, don't forget, we are number 8. It's number 6, and I think that's Bolton. It is. Okay, that's a lot better. We've got Dawson doing the numbers. It is number 18, which is Manchester United. And they will face number 3, who is Barnsley. They're doing all right so far. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Remember, we are number 8. We don't want number 23. We do not want number 23. Number 30. So the away fixtures now, or the lower non-6 basically. Now the top 6 teams, they'll be brought out. Number 2 is Aston Villa. I think other than Tottenham, I think we're out of the woods. It's number 9, so that's Coventry. Still 10 games to go after this. 23, Tottenham. That means we are not going to face a top 6 side. Hazard. Yes. That is decent. That is decent. So again, remember, we are number 8. Number 24, Warsaw. And it's bound to be number 8. I'm already putting it in. It's not. It's number 14. And that is Leicester. Leicester City travel to Warsaw. The draw continues as we go into game number 8. It is number 28, Brentford. Would be very typical of us to get the team that Ivan Toney currently stays at, but it's Leyton Orient instead. Where will we come out? Number 5, Blackpool. And then number 21, Sheffield Wednesday. Number 19, keep smashing that like button, people, is Preston versus number 13, Fulham. We're still going. We're still aware. We're still there. Thank you for 8,900 subscribers. Massively, massively appreciated. And Everton will face number 27. We still somehow avoid the top teams. Southampton, as I said. Number 20, QPR. Will face number 10, Crystal Palace. Are we going to be the last ball to be fucking... Number 22, Stoke. A cold, windy night in Stoke is not what it's going to be. Number 12, Fleetwood. 3 games to go. It's number 7, Brighton. This was my pick, by the way. I did say we'd get Brighton, and we do not get Brighton. It's number 32. Wolves. Who is even left at this point? Newcastle is definitely left. 26, I think that's Newcastle. It's not, it's Wimbledon. We're going to get Newcastle, aren't we? Number 29 is Newcastle. Oh my God, who does that leave? Is that Barrow? No, surely not. We got fucking Barrow, come on. Oh, and of course we're at home. For fuck's sake. Oh, for God's sake, man. Away at Barrow would have been hilarious. But no, it's another fucking home game in the Carabao Cup. When was the last time we played away? Was it Newcastle? Or was that at home? Shall we check before we wrap up here? Oh my God. What a whirlwind. What a whirlwind. Big games, though. Big games. Liverpool versus West Ham, and that's about it. Other than that, everyone sort of avoided one another. But in the... I can't even get it up, to be fair. Pause. But there we go. It is what it is. The final games for you. If we could get back up to 8,900 subscribers, that would be fantastic. And if we get to 100, that would be great. Liverpool versus West Ham United. Manchester City versus Watford. Arsenal versus Bolton Wanderers. Manchester United versus Barnsley. Wycombe Wanderers versus Aston Villa. Coventry versus Tottenham. Walsall versus Leicester. Brentford versus Leyton Orient. Blackpool versus Sheffield Wednesday. Preston North End versus Fulham. Everton versus Southampton, QPR versus Crystal Palace, Stoke versus Fleetwood Town, Brighton versus Wolves, Wimbledon versus Newcastle, and Chelsea versus Barrow. Yes, you heard that right. Barrow is who Chelsea will play. I'm unsure if we've ever played them in our existence, but there's a first time for everything. As always, please do smash the like button, subscribe to hit the bell notification, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Yeah, we'll be back. Chelsea versus Servette for the second leg tomorrow. I'll be there. You should be too, live on this channel for the watch along. And then we'll do the live review after that. And then, of course, we will do deadline day, 6 p.m. until close on Friday. Join me for all of that. And yeah, no preview for Servette tomorrow coming out, but this was kind of it, I suppose. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. And until then, I will see you. Stay safe. All the best. Goodbye.